Filet's about to look so sexy, you're gonna leave your wife.
Hell yeah, that's how it's done. Watch and learn.
I'm leaving to be head chef at my own restaurant. We have a beautiful site upstate.
All yours, baby.
Ooh.
We're pulling off a fine dining restaurant in the boonies. It is make or break. And we gotta make you the next big thing.
I don't need them burnt, I need them delicious. Move, move. Let's go.
I've never seen greens like these.
Tell them we only want the best.
Got it. What's prosciutto?
Prosciutto?
Oh.
It was so intuitive. Bridget and I worked in restaurants, you know,
for many years.
For many years. I was like, do we have to tell them how many? And when we decided to set this tale in the culinary world, I mean, it just felt right. The environment is so exciting. The characters are, you know, beyond imagination.
The journey of a chef, like, we really related to it as filmmakers. We've read a lot of chef biographies. Gabrielle Hamilton's Blood, Bones, and Butter was particularly inspiring. I remember Krudy being like, I've never felt a description of what it's like to work in a male environment so palpably, and we just had felt that in our bones so much. Trying to, you know, being camera chicks back when we were young, and basically. Yeah, it kind of intuitively, once we kind of decided to make it a chef, trying to find her voice, everything came from a personal place in terms of the emotional journey and the psychosis. And the psychosis.
Yeah, it was less by design, it was more just out of
yeah. And the deep, dark.
You know, it's funny, I don't know that I technically prep any differently for either genre. To me, it's about understanding who your audience is, right? So if I'm on a stage, I'm playing to 1,400 people, quote unquote. But if I'm working on camera, I'm playing to here. So it's understanding who you're playing to. But I always prep each character differently. That's where it becomes individualized. And this one, I mean, I've worked in toxic work environments before, so that part of it was hard. I know, it's shocking.
Tell me a little more.
What you like to know. But the technical elements of this were the things that I found most scary. To me, getting technical elements wrong, which I'm sure I probably did at some point. It's very hard to be perfect. Nobody is. But I did. I trained for I think a couple weeks with Chef Aisha at Chouquette in Chelsea, New York City. I was with her in her kitchen and observed her for a good bit, which was very enlightening to see, you know, just the different dynamics of what service looks like and what their prep looks like, and how, you know, as a chef, as a person running the spot, the whole energy of the restaurant, it kind of lives and dies by you, because even the maitre d' is not controlling much of that, you know. Well, also because there are a couple things, you better know what you're doing with your towels. You better know, and you better know your knife so well you can cut blind. If you are not holding a knife correctly, that's the first thing anyone who works in the culinary industry looks for in a film, and I was like, oh damn it. Watch me. I'ma get this right.
The previous owner, you know about her?
Everyone around here has a witch lady story. I wouldn't need anything from her garden.
You've been watching too many tales from the crypt, my dude.
Come this way, come.
We have a squid ink risotto. It was hot.
This spoon can get very hot. I mean, bluntly, I took this role because of the script and Ariana. I mean, it's about the people and the story, really. So that was the big thing. Also, weirdly, as I'm remembering, we were talking about it, I'm a co-owner of Pebble Bar.
Yes. In
And
New York City.
in New York
It's
City.
rad.
I still want to go.
Come anytime. And so I was like nerding out on that, and then all of a sudden having this like script come to your hand, you're like, oh yeah, I can channel all that stuff together.
We had to go to Hungary to find
Upstate New York.
the canvas.
Honestly, part of
That
why
is
I like the
hilarious.
script was that it took place in upstate New York, and I was like, oh my god, amazing! We're gonna shoot like a couple hours from my house.
Same. First of all, same.
Yeah.
And then they were like, yeah, so how about Hungary? And I was like, yep, sounds great. Let's
I'll
go.
tell you why we went to Hungary. 35 shooting days. That's
Yeah,
why.
35 shooting
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it in 25.
No, you could not.
And
No.
our
Awesome.
designer, Alexander Schaller,
No.
Alexander Schaller just owned this whole movie
Yeah.
in terms of design and like was not shy about making everything hers in a way that like she took these ideas and we had like amazing mood board talks, but this woman, we found the house in the movie and hopefully there's some sort of like way we can see the
Before and after. It's amazing.
She painted the whole house, aged the whole house, vined the whole house.
We didn't even think we could do it there, and she was like, I see how we can do it. There's a way.
She built the whole kitchen.
Yeah, the whole kitchen was a bedroom. It's crazy.
Like
Yeah.
that production design
Yeah.
really is something. Like it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine us shooting it anywhere else after because I remember even when we first got there, it was just like, wow, this
Yeah.
is so it. And
Yeah.
the way we were able to utilize not only the home, but the land and
Yeah.
like even down to building, there's the garden in our film, like
Yeah.
what that feels like
Mhm.
and these little work sheds, like every single detail, it just really, it tells you who this house is and what this land means, because as much as we are characters and like that house and the land that we shot on, that's a character in our film.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
And I think the best like way to say it is she sort of like dissolved the boundary between interior and exterior in the same way like Chef's Journey is like this interior exterior like flow of things coming in and out. Alex like brought the garden and brought the element of the outside into the house and made it feel like they were like one in this crazy cool way.
What was that all about?
Look, there is something very wrong with this place.
You are
have
the
to-
chef.
Oh my god.
This is on you.
You continuing to have anxiety?
Oh, this feels different.
I really believed you when you said that you were ready for this. Now I'm watching you fall apart.
Ugh. Hope you're all still hungry.